Joy is one of love's most powerful vessels. When you expand joy, you expand love and deepen its sacred healing roots in your life. According to the angels, you are about to receive divine guidance to rediscover and amplify your joy so that with it, you may create a life deeply rooted in love's higher consciousness. Tune in with me and get ready to receive your angels' messages, including healing knowledge all about this shift and guidance spanning from May 23rd through June 5th, 2024. On May 23rd, we have a full moon in the sign of optimistic, expansive Sagittarius. During this moon cycle, the divine will be bathing our collective spirit with lessons and guidance centered upon optimism, truth, joy, and visionary ideas of the future. Now, the planet Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius, which of course is the sign that our full moon is in. As such, this moon cycle is going to be colored by Jupiter-oriented energies. Jupiter is the planet of growth, expansion, abundance, joy, miracles, faith, and wisdom. These energies are about to activate the next wave of awakening that was first initiated during the big Jupiter-Uranus conjunction that occurred on April 20th, symbolizing a massive trigger point for shifts in consciousness, shattering old belief systems, innovation, and truth coming to light. Know that this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction on April 20th wasn't just a one-time event, but rather the symbolic beginning of a new 14-year cycle wherein we're receiving wave after wave of growth and divine guidance to help us up-level our belief systems, cultural values, and societies. Jupiter is all about wisdom, and we're collectively triggering one another to shatter old limiting beliefs that do not serve our alignment with wisdom. We are all one, so when one of us rises into wisdom, we trigger everyone else to take a step towards wisdom as well, which can of course initiate big healing, including facing and processing whatever it is that had been blocking that wisdom in the past. Because we are in an era of rapid collective awakening, we're initiating this at a mass level. So throughout this moon cycle, important groundwork is being done so that higher truths may rise to the conscious surface of our awareness as a global human family. Now, if we're to fully understand just how unique the current energy we're in is, then we must talk about all of this intense solar flare activity we've had throughout this month so far. I have been receiving lots of questions and messages from you guys about the spiritual meaning of these solar flares and how they are affecting us at the spiritual level of our being. So here's the update. We're currently in the peak of solar cycle 25. Solar cycle 25 began in December of 2019 and is expected to continue until around 2030. Solar cycles are roughly 11-year cycles of solar activity caused by the sun's magnetic field and the number and intensity of sunspots on its surface. During the middle of a cycle, the sun's activity increases and becomes more stormy, reaching its peak, or solar maximum. That is where we are right now. During the solar maximum, we can experience up to 10 solar flares a day, and so far in the month of May, we have already had many extremely huge and intense solar flares, including several X-class solar flares that were among the highest magnitude on record for this solar cycle. This included the amazing solar flares from the weekend of May 10th through 12th, which caused the northern lights to be visible all over the world, much farther south than they are usually ever seen. Within the spiritual realm of being, our sun is a powerful channel and amplifier of pure divine source energy. When the sun is undergoing solar storms at the physical level of being, it is channeling powerful waves of brand new divine light encoded with incredibly creative frequencies that naturally trigger evolution for our consciousness. These light codes are essentially ingredients for our evolution. They destabilize old energies, patterns, beliefs, and structures that no longer serve us, and stabilize the new energies that support our movement into unity consciousness and the greater awakening of love on this planet. Solar storms also destabilize the Earth's geomagnetic field. We're part of Earth's energy field, and our spiritual energy bodies are naturally interwoven into the energy body of the Earth. So as these solar flares occur, our spiritual energy bodies undergo big shifts. This can bring out an increase in ascension symptoms mentally, emotionally, and physically. If you'd like to learn more about what ascension symptoms are, I left my ascension symptoms videos linked for you in the description below. Know that since we're still in the midst of this solar maximum, you can expect to see more intense solar activity occur on the path ahead, including more big opportunities for us to up-level in our evolution. With that powerful cosmic backdrop in mind, let's dive deeper by exploring the angels' 3 big messages for this full moon cycle. All 3 of the angel messages I'm about to share will likely apply to your path in some way, but if you'd like to get a sense of which message is your leading theme or lesson, then pick a number in your head right now, 1, 2, or 3. Whichever number you feel drawn to the most will represent your leading angel message. Ready? Let's dive in. The angel's first message for this full moon cycle is all about healing your inner child. As you know, our full moon is in the sign of Sagittarius, with strong Jupiterian energies flowing throughout this moon cycle. Sagittarius is the sign most linked with joy, and Jupiter is an expander of joy. Your inner child is the part of you that most naturally remembers the joy of heaven and knows exactly how to feed and nurture your joy on this earth. Your angels want you to know that in order to reawaken your joy, you are being guided to take steps towards healing your inner child. So often throughout our upbringing and conditioning in this world, we learn to deprioritize joy or lose touch with joy altogether. Some of us are shamed or devalued for seeking joy over productivity or success. Some of us are shamed for being emotional or programmed to devalue feelings and emotional needs. All of this shuts out the inner child and creates a disconnect from our natural human inclination to be joyful, playful, curious, and full of passion. Now, when you heal your inner child, you are reconnecting with the natural, healthy flow of your emotional nature and reopening your connection to joy. Joy is one of love's most powerful vessels. So when you are joyful, you are spreading the miracle-working, healing, higher consciousness of love throughout your own life and the lives of others. Healing your inner child is therefore a sacred mission. As your joy reignites, love's consciousness spreads throughout the universe around you. And according to the angels, this uplifts millions of other souls in this world. To help you heal your inner child, call upon Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel is a divine teacher, master communicator, and guide for healing the inner child. In honor of this powerful calling that the angels are putting out to heal the inner child, I'm going to be opening up access to my Healing the Inner Child course at over 50% off the regular tuition for just 4 hours this coming Memorial Day, which is Monday, May 27th. If you'd like to receive step-by-step guidance on how to powerfully heal your inner child with the help of your angels, then click the link I left for you in the description below and sign up for exclusive access to this 4-hour enrollment period now. The angel's second message for this full moon cycle is all about our awakening to Gaia's consciousness. Gaia is another name for Mother Earth. Mother Earth is an ancient, wise, sentient being whose love for humanity runs deeper than we can imagine. According to the angels, this is a special time for many human beings on the path of spiritual awakening and ascension to become more keenly aware of the consciousness of Gaia. During this full moon, the planet Uranus, which is the planet of awakening and transformation, will be trine to the dwarf planet Ceres, symbolizing Mother Nature, agriculture, harvest, and the environment. A profound transformation has been underway for many years in humanity's relationship with Mother Earth, and this moon cycle is bringing in the next wave, let's say, of that transformation. We're being guided to radically shift in our relationship with Mother Earth, especially by way of our relationship with food and farming. This shift is about learning to live in greater harmony with the earth and with one another. This is helping us to move deeper into unity consciousness, a consciousness wherein we can better see and understand the connections between all living beings, as well as understand that we are all fractals of the highest divine mind and therefore part of the higher divine order of the universe. In addition to learning, awakening, and transformation around food and farming, This awakening to Gaia's consciousness is also helping us to heal our relationships with abundance. Mother Earth is a natural, pure expression of the infinite abundance of the divine creator source. As we move into greater harmony with her, we also move into harmony with abundance, allowing ourselves to attract, create, and harmonize with abundance and well-being in our spiritual and material lives. This moon cycle is therefore a really great time to celebrate abundance, take steps to heal your relationship with abundance, or learn a big lesson that will help you to upgrade your relationship with abundance. Know that this full moon is shining a cosmic light on a new way forward for our relationship with the earthly realm, including all that physically nourishes and supports us on this planet. So trust in the messages, synchronicities, or lessons you receive here, and know that these are all valuable steps on your path to learning to protect and sustain higher spiritual consciousness throughout your life. The angel's third message for this full moon cycle is that truth is now coming to light. This moon cycle is bringing in divine support for you to access deep personal truths. This includes learning more about your deeper beliefs, needs, and feelings in such a way that will help you to better support and love yourself. This is likely to spark visions and ideas about your future, revealing what helps you to best align with your highest good on your future path. This illumination of the truth will also be spreading to the world stage, wherein at a social and cultural level, we'll be deepening our understanding about what does and does not truly serve us as a collective. Know that the whole vibe around this illumination of truth is quite optimistic and future-focused, meaning that there is a huge potential for visionary ideas to surface, ideas that have the potential to positively support our interconnectedness with one another and all forms of life. Now, on May 25th, Jupiter will be moving into the sign of Gemini. Jupiter shifts signs once per year, and as it moves into Gemini, there is going to be an expansion of information, facts, truths, and creative ideas. This may also bring old lessons from 12 years ago back to the surface of your life. So think back on what was happening in your life about 12 years ago. There is huge potential to revisit lessons, emotions, and karmic energy from that time so that you may break free from past limitations and grow in creative, innovative ways. Now, Neptune, the planet of dreams and mysticism, is also highly active under this full moon, giving us an amplified connection to higher dimensions of being and increased communication with spirit. This includes amplifying your personal connection with higher self. This is the part of you that rests in perfect eternal oneness with the highest divine mind. This is the part of you that also holds incredible wisdom and knowledge, especially regarding your soul's highest intentions and purpose for this lifetime. As such, this moon cycle is a time that's perfect for receiving downloads of awareness regarding what you came to this human lifetime to achieve. This will help you to take powerful and highly creative steps towards making your dreams come true and fulfilling your soul mission. Fated events have a huge potential to occur during this moon cycle for you. This means that you may just be meeting with experiences or people with the potential to change your life's trajectory in such a way that powerfully accelerates your fulfillment of your divine purpose. By the way, around the 25th and 26th of May, you'll likely experience a reactivation of whatever new beginning you started around the April 8th total solar eclipse, as that energy is going to be reactivated, helping you to take the next big step along the path of that new beginning. Throughout all of these beautiful, optimistic, and mystical shifts we have coming up, be sure to keep your heart open and trust in the nudges, signs, and synchronicities that the universe sends you. Thank you so much for tuning into these messages and for liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. Remember, if you'd like to do powerful, transformational healing work on your inner child with the help of your angels, then sign up for access to my Inner Child course via the link below. Enrollment for the course will open up for just 4 hours on Monday, May 27th for an extremely rare 50% discount off the usual enrollment. So if this is calling to you, be sure to get your name on the access list. Thank you so much again for tuning in, and know until next time that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!